Karibu sana Paul. Thank you for joining us, Doc. Tunashukuru sana. Yeah, so tell us maybe a bit about yourself. Ulijipata aje kwa hii kazi ya kuwa vet?
Okay. Thank you for this opportunity. By the name, I'm Dr. Paul Washira, a vet surgeon by profession, operating within Githunguri and Ranja Kiambu County. I happen to find myself in this profession through the passion for the animals, and also as a way of giving back to the community through the many ways of attending to the animals, and as a means of earning a living. Najua mwanaume lazima ajitafutie.
Very true. So before Vet Mkononi, how was your vet practice like? As in, ulikuwa unaweka records aje? Clients walikuwa wakwambia nini?
So previously, like, it was a bit hectic because before the Vet Mkononi app, I had to largely rely on the paperwork. Doing the invoicing through the paper. And it was a bit hectic because again, even the follow-up with the paperwork becomes a bit difficult, also time consuming. And in a way, with the paperwork, records are likely to disappear. And once they disappear, you always find yourself in a very tough condition where you may not really be able to trace either the credits or even trace any medical record that you may want to refer to. So it was a bit tough, but I largely relied on paperwork.
Okay, and currently I know you've heard about Vet Mkononi, that's why you're here. And you've used it for quite some time. I think since maybe 2023 thereabouts. So far, from then till now, what kind of differences have you seen kwa practice yako?
So I think I've had a very good result out of using the Vet Mkononi. The good thing with the application, it is a smart application. I always have it around me because it's already installed in my phone. So I have all my records now in my phone. So it really comes in handy with saving time. Whenever I need to refer either in terms of credit, in terms of medical records of any animal in any farm. So it really saves time. I have to say time factor has really been saved. The energy and also the risk of losing some track as far as maybe the credit, the credits, the medical records. So it has really saved me and also saved minimized the rate at which I would have lost some money due to the paperwork getting very messy and all that, but it has come in handy.
So far, you've been using the app for some years. Maybe how did you get to know about Vet Mkononi and how was the onboarding process? Ulisumbuka sana shifting maybe from paper records to Vet Mkononi ama ilikuwaje?
Vet Mkononi app, I came to know it through their sales personnel who approached me and informed me of the application that they had developed. And I bought the idea because it was going to make my work easier, in short. So onboarding process was not much hectic. It was a very smooth transition from the paperwork to the digital way. So with literal guidance from the sales personnel, because they were also very, very helpful, I think it wasn't that difficult. And it's not much difficult to learn from the application. It is very easy to use, very easy to feed the details of the client, new clients. Actually, they have a provision for you to import contacts from other devices or maybe even direct from your contacts. So you can easily import the details of the client that you are serving. You can easily feed in the detail of the individual animals at the farm level. You can easily feed in the services that you've provided, and you can easily feed in the credit and also the payment of the services that you have provided.
Wow, that sounds nice.
Yeah,
it's quite a powerful app. So maybe in a few words, in your own words, how would you describe Vet Mkononi maybe to someone who has not heard about Vet Mkononi, maybe a fellow vet?
In very brief description, I would describe Vet Mkononi app as a digital medical invoice for the veterinary practitioners, both the surgeons and para-professionals. Yeah. So it's a very reliable app. One doesn't require to carry so many records in terms of paperwork.
Yeah.
You just need your phone, internet, and also installation of the application. So I would say it's as easy as any other digital application.
All right. So maybe it's an app that you'd recommend to your fellow vets.
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah.
It's one that I would never hesitate to recommend to any vet, whether vet surgeons, whether those still graduating. I would highly recommend it to every single vet animal health practitioner.
Yeah.
Aitumie, so that they make their work easy, and also they are able to track their records, whether both services, that is the medical services, and also the payment services.
All right.
Yeah.
So far, has any of your clients, like for example, right now you're at one of your clients' farms, has she told you something about the way you do your work? Has she noticed a difference since you switched now to Vet Mkononi?
Yeah, you are right. And one thing, for instance, these clients and many other clients that I serve, they are very impressed with the way the application eases their work. Because once I feed in whatever service I've done at the farm level, they're always able to see from their end of the side. Yeah. Because basically the app also sends the client a message informing them whatever I've done as far as the service I've offered, and also the amount of charges that they are supposed to pay. And also whenever there is any payment they have made, I'm able to feed in the application, and they also receive a message saying that certain amount of money has been received and deducted from their credit side. So it creates a good bond between the client and myself, and also builds some trust between me and the client, because they are able to be up to date as far as the work is concerned. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Wow. That's nice. That's nice. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
So far, what do you like most about being a vet?
For me, vet is about the satisfaction that comes with good results in terms of that animal that I've treated and responded very well, in terms of that AI service maybe that I've done and has conceived. So it gives me that satisfaction, the satisfaction that I get after I've attended to the client, to the animal, and there is good result. I always love that about the vet practice.
Okay, so far you've been using the app for quite some time.
Yeah.
So what kind of things do clients tell you about how you serve them since you started using Vet Mkononi?
Okay, with the clients that I interact with, they are very impressed about the app, and they are very satisfied with the nature of work that I do. One, with the app, the clients are able to build on the trust, because our app makes things very open between what I do and what the client needs done. So whenever I feed the information that I have obtained from the farm, the client also is able to receive the message, and that also keeps the client updated on whatever is happening at the farm level. So they're very impressed. They are able also to be able to track on the medical records at the farm level, and they are also in a position to be able to see their credit, the progress. Yeah. So I would say the client is very satisfied, and the app has also helped me to build the trust with the clients that I do serve.
Maybe sometimes you find the clients hawana pesa, so maybe it's an emergency procedure that you had to do.
Yeah.
Then umekuja umefanya. So najua sometimes inabidi kukuwe na deni hapo. So how has your experience been like since now you switched to Vet Mkononi?
One thing I would want to be very sincere with is that it's not always that I serve my clients on cash service. So generally you'll find clients the cases will come up and the clients are not ready for such cases. So we always have to serve them on credit basis. So the good thing with the app, it helps on build on the credits. The client is also in a position to track their credit ratings, and I'm also able to track the credits as far as the client is concerned, individual client is concerned. The good thing I'll offer the service. Nitampea your credit. I'll fill in the details for the application. On their end, watapata the message. Kusema this and this has been done, or this and this service has been offered, and these are the charges. So with time, if the client will tend to forget or things happens there in between hawakumbuki kulipa, with the app, there is always this service of client reminder. You remind the client as far as the credit is concerned. Ama unamtumia tu. The app has enabled me or has a way of helping me send a message to the client. Kumkumbusha deni yako inafika hapa, and it's very important that they get to pay kuclear your deni. So there is always that option yangu kutumia mkulima message through the app without necessarily kwenda kwa hizi message za kawaida. So it will go through the application reminding the client deni yake imefika hapa, na sasa ukikumbusha mkulima anajua unamdai, so hiyo pesa atafanya nini? Atajaribu either clear the whole amount or maybe depending on their ability at that time ataweza kulipa Kenya yako nacho.
So in the practice tunaona there are some technologies coming up, even just generally like AI, na sio ile AI mnajua ndio AI ingine,
artificial insemination.
So
artificial intelligence. That's what you're referring to.
So kuna technologies coming up here and there. So what do you envision like the future of veterinary practice?
Okay. So I think the world is moving really fast and things are becoming more digital. Technology is taking over. So it's the high time, even in the vet practice, we get to integrate the digital world and the animal health world. So it's important that we get to integrate the two. Artificial intelligence really comes in handy as a lot of information as far as animal production and animal health is concerned. So we also have to get to embrace it. And with the application like Vet Mkononi, I can actually even suggest that you also have to incorporate the aspect of AI so that it can as well be a service guide to the vets, those who are using it and those who are also coming to the field to get to use it.
So for vet students and maybe graduates who are looking now to kuingia wakue vets and what not, maybe ungewaambia nini?
Sina mengi ya kusema, but the fact is technology is really moving fast. Just like I've said previously, the world is also really moving fast. The good thing with them, they have been born during the technology era, unlike some of us who have really had to do the paperwork and bookwork. So they are in a better position, or rather in a better place. They have to really come into the field with also an open mind. They have to be very open to the technology. They have to embrace such technology. It makes their work easy, that is one. And it also helps them to keep getting better and also to improve the service and also to improve the profession.
All right. So you told us that you serve Githunguri area and even the larger Kiambu area as a vet. So tuseme for example mtu anataka services zako anaweza kupata vipi?
So I'm not limited in where I serve, though largely I serve within Kiambu County. And for anyone in need of my service or services, you can always reach me through the mobile number 0712-052-992. Basically I think that's enough to get to reach to me. Either through a call or even a text. That is enough to get me.
All right. Asante sana for joining us. We are very glad that you joined us. And thank you for your time.
Okay.